All right, everybody, welcome back. Happy Hump Day. We are officially just about a week left in this half off sale for the month of October. I think there's 8 days left in the month. So I wanted to showcase everything I have left. I had a huge animal drop on Morph Market today. Added a bunch of females, a bunch of proven breeder females, almost ready to breed females. But I want to go through everything that I currently have, especially the newer stuff, and show you guys just really cool animals. So this is the 1.3 Ultramel Clown Project group. So the male is this pinstripe clown, head Ultramel male. He is ready to breed. He's actually had 2 locks with this female already. She was sold to me as an OD Firefly Ultramel, 50% het cryptic. So you could be making Ultramel Kryptons with those two. This is a yellow belly, double het Ultramel clown. She should be ready to breed soon. And this is an OD pinstripe het Ultramel. So they can't make you Ultra clowns, but they can make you Ultramel het clowns. So this is a really cool group. I have it right now at 2,100. It's basically less than I paid for them. I bought them earlier in the year thinking I wanted to get into this project, but because I produced so much stuff this year that I held back, and getting that DG Clown Pied male, that my focus completely shifted. So I'm just really going to stick to the Ultra Pied stuff for right now, and I'm going to have to let all these guys go. So let me put them back, and I'll bring you up with the next set of snakes here. You can look at it. I'll leave the Ultramel in there to be the last one, so you can kind of enjoy what she looks like, because she's obviously probably the prettiest one in the group there. But this includes shipping. Like this group, for 2,100, is gonna be pretty expensive to ship. It's probably gonna cost me $150, $200. So it's a pretty solid deal in terms of getting them and what I paid for shipping. And this is again basically what I less than what I paid for these snakes. And now they're bigger and are breeding size. So those guys are available. Bear with me for a second. I have a little tablet here where I'm looking at what I have. Next up are these. Whoop. Well, I'm not going to take them out of the tub because they are actually locked up right now. Hopefully they show up okay here. Let me see if I can kind of get that there. Okay, cool. This is a pair of blue-eyed Lucies. Now, just an FYI for everybody, blue-eyed Lucy does not mean that it's a white snake with blue eyes. Blue-eyed Lucy is a blue-eyed leucistic complex that it includes a bunch of different genes. You have special, Mojave, lesser, butter, bamboo, phantom, mystic. I'm probably missing something. But these guys here, these are what I have listed as Blackhead Leopard Phantom Crystal, which is Phantom Special. These were one-of-a-kind snakes. I kept 2 of these from this clutch when I produced it a couple years back. The one that I sold that was similar to them sold for $2,000 by itself. And I also had 2 other snakes in that clutch that were $1,500 each. So from 3 snakes in this clutch that I sold, I made like $5,000. And I kept these 2, which at this point was probably a bad idea. I probably should have just sold them all, but I never would have known that, 3 years ago when I made them, that they would have been worth so much back then, and the market would be where it's at now. And then I would be basically completely out of blue-eyed Lucies. So these will make completely one-of-a-kind snakes that you've never seen before. The clutch that created them made one-of-a-kind snakes that nobody had ever seen before. I don't think people are producing $2,000 blue-eyed Lucies, but these 2 right now are $1,600 shipped. And again, they're probably going to cost $100, $150 to ship. And as you can see, they're locked up right now. So, they are breeding pair, and you're going to be making some blue-eyed Lucies. They may even be on their way to grab it at this point. Let me get some Ultra Pied stuff next. Some females that I just listed today that are going to be ready to breed probably sometime by the time spring rolls around. These are previous holdbacks. I am left with 1 male now for the project, 1 Ultra Pied male. And I think I had like 9 or 10 snakes that I produced last year. These are, so there's 2023s, and they're already 800, 900 grams that I'm releasing, because if I only have one male and I have 7 females and they're all actually bigger than these two, then he can't really breed 7 at a time. So I decided to release these ones. So the one on the right is a pastel OD. The one on the left is a pastel ODYB. And look at my tablet here. Right now I have them for 1,500 shipped. Now, to me, this is probably one of the better steals of the sale. The most recent snake that was similar to them, Ozzy had an OD Leopide head Ultramel that was around 1,000 grams that he sold for 2,500. So these are, at least the one on the left is probably actually a better snake in terms of genetics, and it's listed at 1,500 shipped. So these are probably 2 of the better snakes that I have available. The girl on the right is deep in shed right now, so she will have updated photos once she sheds. But these snakes are truly one of a kind. I was having a conversation with Joey from JJ Snake Experts. I believe I got the name right. He's a customer of mine, talking about how, like, the Ultrapide project, people are just producing Ultrapides still. Like, things aren't coming to the market and being sold that are more than just a plain Ultrapide. And getting snakes like this that have a bunch of codoms in them is going to be huge for you in terms of what you are going to be able to sell and produce later down the line. And I have, again, 7 snakes that I held back that have a bunch of codoms in them that I'll be breeding and making Ultrapides with, hopefully in the next 3-4 months. So, these are really snakes that you need to get on before they're gone, because they really, if you're in the Ultrapide project, you need to have codoms. You can't just keep producing plain Ultrapides. The prices on Ultrapides are plummeting because nobody's producing anything with genes in it. They've gone from, being $4,000, $5,000 snakes to being $1,000 snakes, $1,500 snakes, because nobody's mixing in codoms. So I will be doing that this year, and somebody has a chance now to pick up these 2 girls that are about 800, 900 grams. So let's get them back, and let's see what else we have here. Alrighty, look at my little tablet here. Another Ultramel. We might as well stick with the Ultramel stuff. This is a girl I produced, I think, in 2021. She has actually had a couple locks with an Ultramel male, and I haven't really seen a whole lot of follicle growth in her, but it doesn't mean she's not on her way. So she's a bamboo pinstripe Ultramel, one of the prettiest snakes that I have seen in the Ultramel project. She's not het pied, unlike the other stuff. I have her for $1,250 shipped, which works out to probably being $1,100, $1,150. She's ready to breed. She has 2,200 grams. Like I said, she had a 3 locks that I had seen over the past couple months with my OD Leopard Firefly Yellow Belly Ultramel het pied male that I just released and sold. So, there's potential that she could be gravid at some point, or you could pair her up to something. She's taken frozen thawed. She is humongous. So she is a fantastic pickup for somebody. I'm not really working only on the Ultramel project at this point. So, she's a holdback from a few years back that unfortunately I'm letting go. But as you can see, she's a big, big, beautiful snake that somebody's really going to love. Even just as a pet, she is awesome looking. Super pretty. And we have some clowns that I am releasing. Let me get some of these. These are girls that have produced for me already. Let me get this one first. That is a super pastel, or a killer Mojave. This is a pastel blade clown. Both of them are over 2,000 grams. Both of them are completely ready to breed. They laid clutches early in 2023. Let's see how big. The killer Mojave clown on the left is 2,000 grams. This girl on the right, the pastel blade, is 2,500 grams. They're both listed for $750 shipped. They will both cost me $100 to ship. So basically, you're buying the snake for $650 before shipping. They're beautiful girls ready to breed. I don't really have a whole lot more to say about that. They're just a fantastic deal, fantastic price to be able to get to a clown girl and immediately throw her into a breeding project and not have to think about it, not have to worry about it, ready to go. It's not like these girls just laid. They have not laid for over 12 months. They have not been paired in, since before they laid last time. So they're ready to plug and play into your projects, and they're both over 2,000 grams. So take a look at those two girls. Get her up here. Very, very sturdy, I would say. Those are very sturdy females. Alrighty. Now this girl, I'll just show her real quick because she just had a video last week, or I think yesterday even. Pastel pied het clown. She's up for sale for $750 shipped as well. She obviously just laid, but she's the same price as the other girls because she's also het clown, so she can make you clown pieds. So she will be ready to go in a couple more meals here. But she's a good pickup for somebody to get into the clown pied project pretty easily. And I gotta show you a girl. Now these snakes individually are not on sale, but I just decided to list this female, so I wanted to kind of showcase what these snakes are and what they can do. And if you do buy them together, I will give you a little bit of a discount. So these guys were in a video last week. The male over here on the left, red stripe, yellow belly leopard, triple het DG clown pied. The female on the right is the Orange Dream Vanilla Clown Het Desert Ghost. So I wasn't going to list that female for sale, but I decided after selling one of the red stripe DG Clown babies, I might want to keep the other one. So those two snakes produced these two boys, right? They're red stripe DG Clowns. I believe the one on the left is the vanilla, and I'm basically, I think, planning on keeping the one on the left. This right one already sold, and he's actually getting shipped out today as I'm recording the video. So they produce these snakes, and my thought process is, well, I might actually want to keep this boy because he's a double visual DG Clown and a red stripe and possibly vanilla. So, and with buying the DG Clown pied male, to me, releasing him is okay, even though I'm losing those codoms and a breeder male. Hitting any more DG Clowns or DG Clown pieds for me with him are going to be a long shot. But, so I actually purchased him for $2,500 in March, and that's what I'm releasing him for. I have her listed at $5,000. She is typically females that are clown het DG that have a few codoms, especially unique ones like Orange Dream and Vanilla, are very expensive. So that's why she's expensive, even though she laid like 2 months ago. So she's back on food. She's eating live rats. If you buy them together, so that's a $7,500 price tag for the two. It's a higher end project. If you do want to buy them both together as a breeding pair, I think she laid 6 or 7 eggs. Then I would knock $1,500 off. So they would be $6,000 shipped for the pair of them, which to me is a fantastic deal. If you think about it, you're paying $2,500 for him at that point, $3,500 for her, and you could be making DG Clowns and DG Clown het pieds in probably 6 months with them. They're already proven to breed. They've already been proven to be a breeding pair. She lays a decent sized clutch. He can be used in DG Clown projects, DG pied projects, clown pied projects, triple recessive projects. He could just breed you really nice clowns. I mean, he can make you DG or red stripe yellow belly leopard clowns. I mean, those are going to be nice snakes. So he has a ton of flexibility. He's a fantastic breeder animal for somebody, and these two combined as breeders together are really going to kind of knock it out of the ballpark in terms of what you can produce in the future. So they are not on sale. They're not half off. But if you do buy them together, I'm willing to knock off $1,500 off the combined price. Now, Let me see. I think that's all of the snakes that I have not shown before. But I did want to talk a little bit about these, the DG. No, these snakes are really deep in shed. So they're not going to look super cool. But I have one left. I've already sold one. These are the OD DG Pieds. Obviously deep in shed, as you can see. This snake right now is listed for $2,500. Once it sheds, and once I confirm its ID, whether it's Super OD or Leopard, the price is only going to go up. It can't go lower than what it is right now. $2,500 for an OD DG Pied is the lowest price that these things have ever been listed for. So it's a fantastic deal on this snake. But if it turns out to be Super OD, the price is going up. And I also have a male and female OD DG Pied, and they're both listed at $750. Same thing with those. If they end up being supers, the prices are going to go up. So this is basically a pre-sale for them. They will not ship until they've eaten a few meals. And by the looks of it, they should shed here by the end of the week. But especially with this DG Pied male, you might want to take a look at that and gobble it up before that price skyrockets. And this last one here that I'm surprised has lasted so long. I'm hoping he's not kind of trying to take a stab out of me here. Is this OD Blade Pied Double Het Clown MJ Xanthic male, eaten frozen thawed as well. He is a one-of-a-kind snake that has never been produced or sold before, other than the one that I own, but never in the the market, listed for sale. He's in a triple recessive project that nobody else has been producing and selling snakes in. So, he's well on his way. Let me actually weigh him right now. With him eating frozen thaw, he's going to gain weight a little faster. Yeah, he's 150 grams right now. So with him eating frozen thawed, it's probably going to be a lot easier to pack weight on him. I haven't really been feeding him a lot in the last couple weeks because I was hoping he would sell faster. But he's listed for $2,000 right now. Now, the only other snake similar to that listed, because I sold the female I had, is an OD Pied Double Het, and she's listed at $2,500. This is a male with an extra gene, and that's going to be able to breed for you within a year. So, $2,000 for this shipped is astounding. I really didn't even want to sell it for that much. And I was kind of hoping somebody in my Patreon would pick it up, because rather than going to somebody who wasn't invested in the project like I was, but somebody's going to get an absolute stunner of an animal here, and you really shouldn't pass that up. All right, let's see. We got one other triple recessive male that's still available too, that I am actually surprised about. This is a pastel red stripe, possibly yellow belly, clown, double het DG Pied, for I think like $1,000 shipped. This is a triple recessive clown male, that's $1,000 shipped. Again, lowest price available on a snake like this. I'm trying to move these guys by the end of the month, and I'm being very aggressive about it. But he's really cool, really unique. A triple recessive snake like this, they don't come by very often, and I think it's going to be a steal for somebody. So $1,000 right here is insane. Let's see. I think I have one more pair left here. These are kind of just pos hets, but they are still powerful, even if they're not, even if they don't prove out. So let's see here what we can show you. It is a pair of snakes. We have, and these weren't, I think they were listed for $800. Come on, buddy. I'll bite your sister. So this is a pastel OD male, het clown, pos het MJ, and a blade clown het pied female, pos het MJ. So these are at least double recessive, pied het clown and clown het pied, and they're both 50% het MJ Xanthic. $800, I think, shipped for the pair of them. So, potential for one or both of them to be triple recessive, it's 50%. Very nice snakes. They will be a really cool breeding pair because you're guaranteed double het clown pieds at the worst with them, and there's 3 codoms available in there as well. So this is a really pretty pair for a very, very, very easy introductory price. And he has some really cool genes that work into the clown pied project. If he only proves out to be clown pied and he's past LOD, that's still a pretty powerful way and a pretty entry-level way to get into it. And again, she's blade, clown het pied at the very worst. So at least you can make pastel OD blade clown pieds with this pair here. So, take a look at them when you get a chance. It's, again, a pretty good offering in my opinion. And I will end this video one more time with this poor guy who nobody will show any love to. It is the single most unique Ultramel that I probably have ever produced that nobody will buy. And I think this might be the best that his colors have ever shown up in a video. He's almost 300 grams. He's eating frozen thawed. He's an Ultramel bamboo. I think he's OD, possibly Leo Firefly. It's impossible to ID because I've never seen anything like this ever before. But if you see that yellow there and the little jaggedy designs, that's how bright he is in person. Now you can see the pattern a little better, but he's like $1,000 right now. This is a one-of-a-kind Ultramel that I'm a good salesperson in my opinion, and for some reason I'm having a very difficult time selling this male. But if you're getting into the Ultramel project, he's a no-brainer. If you just want a really cool-looking pet who's going to look beautiful as an adult, this is a good thing. This is a good snake to have too, because he has a great temperament. He's eating frozen. He's going to be basically a standout animal in terms of, show your friends, show your family. Look how cool a python can look. Look at that. That is just simply one of the coolest looking snakes I've made. So give him a shot. Don't treat him bad. He is a beautiful guy with a really great personality. He's like literally never struck at me. And I guess at this point, since breeders aren't looking for him, I'm trying to appeal to the pet owners. This guy would make a wonderful pet. Even if you never choose to breed him, he is simply a stunning animal that, is going to be a showstopper for you. So, give him a home. He's really, really begging for it. He's a good boy. If I had some use for him, I'd keep him. Now, I think that is it for everything. Let me get you off the camera here real fast so I can talk to you. Ooh, come on, get off, buddy. Alrighty. So that's it. That is, I think, almost everything I have available. I maybe missed 1 or 2 things, but you'll see them online. Like 8 days left when this video posts of this sale. I'm trying to do my best to be super aggressive with the pricing. I think as I updated everything, I'm shooting this Tuesday morning. I think I updated pricing on most of these things Tuesday morning. I listed all of those females in this video that I showed. The adults are close to adults this morning, so they're already on Morph Market. Hit me up, take a look. These are super aggressive pricing on these snakes, and they're all very unique. So do us both a favor, get me paid, and get yourself a nice animal, a nice powerful animal at a very, very, very attractive price. And, I love some new customers. That's what I'm trying to do all the time, is get new customers in here. If you do buy from me and you're new, you get into my Patreon for $1 a month for life, which gets you into the most important part, which is our Instagram chat, where people are talking every day. You can ask questions. You can learn things that you never knew you needed to learn about. Simple things like how to use heat packs, or which label printer to use, or what is this thing in my snake that I just bred, that what genes are these. So all those sorts of things we do in the Patreon group on a daily basis. I'm very active in it. My whole goal here was to create a community where people could talk and not feel like they're being persecuted or afraid to offer an opinion or afraid to ask a question. And that's what I'm trying to do, is build a nice group, a nice customer base where people can talk, share things, talk about whatever. So that's why I don't have like a high ticket price for it. I'm not trying to make money off of it. I'm not trying to price gouge anybody. I have it as $1 a month forever. So that's not considering that I'm putting my own personal time into it to communicate with everybody. That's a pretty good deal. So check it out. That alone is worth some of the prices of some of these animals, in my opinion. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Seriously, stop by right now. Look at my morph market. And see if there's something that piques your interest and shoot me a message.